demonstrate now the deployment of shared infrastructure applications, Jenkins and SonarQube, on kind cluster provisioned using Podman. So as you can see, I'm already connected to the kind Podman Kubernetes cluster context. It's in connected state, and I have already deployed the pods. So as you can see in NS Jenkins, this pod is up and running, and in NS SonarQube as well, the pods are up and running. Now let's go through the commands which I executed to deploy these pods. So first I created the NS Jenkins workers namespace where the worker pods will be executed. Then I used the Helm chart for Jenkins to deploy, and as you can see, the NB Jenkins Helm release was deployed successfully. Then I used the SonarQube chart to deploy it. So NB SonarQube Helm release was successfully deployed. So this is how I deployed the Jenkins and SonarQube applications. So Jenkins and SonarQube applications are up and running. After that, I basically provisioned or created self-signed certificates for Jenkins and SonarQube using OpenSSL. So this is the command, and as you can see here, there is this config file where the host common name and SAN information is provided. So, similarly, I did it for SonarQube, and this is the configuration file for that. Once the certificate and key files are generated, I created the secret, Kubernetes secret, to store the Jenkins certificate and key, and similarly for SonarQube certificate and key. So you can see here in the config maps and secrets. So I will select the NS Jenkins, and as you can see, Jenkins TLS certificate has been created. So yeah, once the TLS certificates are created, then I provisioned the HTTP proxy. So as you know, when I provisioned the kind cluster using Podman, I enabled the project contour as an ingress controller. Let me show you that. So in the settings, okay, I cannot show you here, but if you click on create new, so I basically enabled this flag. So set up an ingress controller project contour. So I'm going to use that, and HTTP proxy resource is used as part of to set up the envoy proxy as part of the contour ingress controller. So let's go through the HTTP proxy resource for Jenkins. So where I specified the virtual host FQDN and the TLS certificates used for this FQDN, and the Kubernetes service where the traffic should be routed. So NB-Jenkins at port 8080. Similarly for SonarQube, this is the FQDN, TLS certificate secret name, the Kubernetes service running at port 9000. So then I deployed these HTTP proxies using kubectl command, this kubectl command, and this is how you see the status of the HTTP proxies. And as you can see, the status is valid for Jenkins as well as for the SonarQube. Now the one more thing which we need to do is add the DNS in etc hosts file. So I've already added it in the etc hosts file, and lastly I need to tunnel this envoy proxy using kubectl port forward. So I will do that now. Okay, so now the envoy proxy tunnel is in place. Let's access the Jenkins at URL https jenkinsbrm.local. Okay, so Jenkins application is up and running, and let's access the https SonarQube brm.local. Okay, now I will log in with the default credentials, and I will change the default credentials now. Okay, now I will set up the webhook for Jenkins. The URL for the Jenkins webhook will use the Kubernetes service for Jenkins, which is this one. So this is a Kubernetes DNS and not an external DNS. And the secret is already present in the Jenkins cask file, so I will just paste it here. Then I will create the token to run the SonarQube scan from Jenkins, and I need to update this secret in the Jenkins credential. So this credential I will update it. Okay, now the credentials are in place. Let's run the job to run the SonarQube scan. Okay, so as you can see, the SonarQube scan was executed successfully for the project callback underscore test. So let's see in the SonarQube projects. Yeah, so callback underscore test. Okay, so as you can see, it is quite easy to deploy the shared infrastructure application stack on the kind cluster provisioned by the Podman.